morning. Welcome to Jenn Jiggles. Jen. I wish it was Jen. 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm already looking for a G&T. This is Jenn Jiggles, and it is November 11th, 2019. Welcome. We're in a different spot. We're not really. I'm just turned around because now it's not light out until like 7:30 in the morning, and yeah, and I usually film, and so I can start loading it to YouTube before I dig into my housework and my exercise and stuff. So yeah. Doing it, baby. Doing it. I have no makeup on. I never have any makeup on. And my gray hair looks very gray in this light, doesn't it? Ian said yesterday it looked blonde. I don't think it looks blonde. But there you go. I had a nice surprise this week. Oh, well, let's get the weight. We'll talk about weight loss, but let's get the weight thing out of the way first. A 1.1 pound this week. Not a great deal of weight, but, you know, it's better than a poke in the eye with a hot stick or, you know, a colonoscopy. Anyway. Oh, we have a candle here. Ambiance. We're fancy here. So anyway, yeah, so 1.1 pound. I perpetually have epiphanies, and so I'm not even going to talk about them because they're always failures. But Ian and I talked last night again, and we always talk, and yeah, nothing ever comes of it. But yeah, I was like, why can't I do this? Why can't I just stick to this? I did really well Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I ran out of lettuce, and I was having a 1/4 cup of oatmeal for breakfast with an orange every morning with a cup of tea or coffee. And for lunch I was having a salad with some tomatoes and some celery and exactly 75 calories worth of ham on. No salt. Some no-fat dressing and 3 Melba toasts. And that was with a cup of tea or coffee, and then I would let myself have like a peach or something for after, and a yogurt. And then I was eating a half portion dinner, and that was working for me. And then I ran out of lettuce, and it bit it, and that's my own fault. This week, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to have a half a grapefruit for breakfast with a boiled egg, and, you know, just give it a little bit of change. Well, I'm not going to eat them at the same time because how fucking gross would that be? But there you go. I'm already having a cup of coffee, but Ian made this for me when he went downstairs because he got downstairs before I did this morning. Because he's a nice guy. The weather changed drastically here. So, I'll get to the surprise. The weather changed drastically here, so my headaches are back. So, I'm calling the GP today to say, hey, I need some medicine now because it's really bad. So, yeah. Anyway, but it's definitely the weather. As soon as I stood outside, I went outside, boom, 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 this side of my head really hurts. Like, if I do this, I'm in pain. So, yeah, weather. It's very cold here. Not as cold as in America. I know y'all got snow, and I'm really envious, and I know you're all going, oh, for fuck's sake, really, Jenny? Yeah, well, I live where it snows maybe 7 days out of the year, and that's it. And I really miss snow because I grew up in upstate New York near Thousand Islands, and I had a lot of snow because I lived in a snow belt, and I miss it. But the best thing that happened to me this entire week, God, I hope Ian never watches this. Well, actually, I had 2 good things happen to me this week, in the last week and a half. But the best thing that happened to me this week happened on Thursday. Ta-da! Thank you, Kim. I didn't know we were exchanging Halloween cards, woman. If I did, I would have sent you one. Not that I could have found one here, probably, but I could have made you something. Thank you so much. I cried. I actually cried real tears when I saw this, and my Thanksgiving stuff is all up downstairs in my lounge, but this is on my mantle with all my Thanksgiving stuff. I'm gonna cry again. It was like the best thing. I was feeling really down in the dumps because I have really bad menopause this week, so I'm really like, oh, I'm crying for no fucking reason whatsoever. And then this came, and I had a reason to cry. Not in a bad way, in a good way. I love you. Thank you so much. There's actually a Christmas package coming to you. So, but don't send another one over here because I saw how much that fucker cost. Do not send me anything. If you want to send something, send a Christmas card, but don't send a package because holy fuck. Dude, America charges a lot of money. Anyway, this now is going to stay on my mantle until the 30th of November, and then it's going to come up here and it's going to be put in a frame. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it, put it in the frame because I want to have that next to this. So, and I'll go over there on the wall. And I'll be happy with my witches, by the way. I got a frame and I'm using that board that you got me. So anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Right. We're gonna put that right. Set that there. Right. So, exercise this week. I have lost my notebook. Shit. My notebook's here somewhere. So, sit-ups and leg lifts. Tomorrow is okay, sit-ups and leg lifts and arm exercises, and the Leslie Sansoni 5-minute like cardio burst thing. Actually, I think it's more like 15 minutes, but it ends up being 5 minutes after she gets done talking. Not that I don't like her to talk, because she sounds like me, and I love that. Because it's nice to have a home accent. And then tomorrow's Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies 2, go me, go me, go me. And then Wednesday is sit-ups and leg lifts and arm lifts and Leslie again. And then Thursday is Leslie's Happy Mile Walk. And then Friday is sit-ups and leg lifts. And yeah. Then Saturday we are off to Yorkshire. Probably going to Bronte Sisters again. Because I love their house and I love everything about those girls. So yeah. Really happy. Jane Eyre. Love that book. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll be doing quite a bit of walking because there you go. So that's exercise for the week. Hopefully it'll make a difference. Yeah. What else is going on? Not much. I might do some spinning this week, which I count as exercise because I'm pedaling my legs for like 2 hours straight, and yeah. Except for pee breaks. I pedal for 2 hours straight. So, other than that, I must say I wasn't happy with 1.1. I was way disappointed, but like I said, it's better than nothing, but I was disappointed. I was extremely disappointed. I can't tell you how much, to the point where I just about went bonkers when I got into the scale this morning. So, yeah. But, you know, hey, like I said, you know, I'm just being negative Nelly because I got hormones and shit, so what are you gonna do, right? So, I want to start out with sewing this morning for crafts. So now we're moving into crafts. I do hope everybody, before we move into crafts, I hope everybody is being successful in either maintaining or losing, jumping up and down, doing whatever the fuck you're doing. Keep doing it. It doesn't even matter if you don't lose weight just by exercising. You are becoming healthier. It's making your heart healthier. It's just common sense. Plus, eating healthy is a good idea as well. But make sure you get enough protein, because my doctor says that that's very important. Anyway, so I wanted to start out with sewing. I did do some sewing this week, but I can't show it to you because it's downstairs. I finished the panels for the louver doors to the porch loo and got them on. Ian thinks they make a difference. I don't know if they make a difference, but they're up, and I don't think I have any pictures on my phone. But if I do, I'll put them on Instagram. But I have been, if you excuse me for 1 second, I'll show you what I mean. I have purchased, I don't want to shake the camera because I'm using the ironing board. I've been purchasing, you know, basically it's paper for pattern building. So basically if you have to build out, good lord, that's awful. So basically if you have to build out a pattern to size it for yourself or take it in or whatever, in my case most time it's building it out, mostly in the Zumba area. You buy this paper and, you know, you draw on it because it's you know, squared out. So it's easier to measure and things. But this is really expensive. This shit's expensive. And I was freaking out a bit, going, what the fuck? Holy shit, when that's gone, I'm screwed because I'm not buying more of it. It's fucking expensive. Oh shit. It all just fell behind my computer thing. But then I went to the grocery store and I needed some wrapping paper for Christmas. And it was 99p. Basically for 12 yards. Ooh, hang on one second. I just got to get it right up here because I've taped it. There we go. And lo and behold, can you see that? Can you see that? 1-inch grid on the back of the fucking 99p. I don't care if my patterns have American pickup trucks on the back. By the way, Kim, I bought this because it reminded me of you. I don't know why, it just did. But yeah, I am buying all the Christmas wrap at the sale because it will be for like 50p, and then I will never have to buy that expensive shit again. So that's a hint. And a tip from me, use Christmas wrap. That is exactly 1 inch. Exactly. Make your patterns with Christmas wrap. I'm sliding all over the place. Oh my god, I almost drank my candle. Anyway, so yeah. So, I said we were starting with sewing, and we are. Accoutrement. Christmas presents that Ian bought for me. I don't know if I showed them last week, but I had him buy me a piping foot for my sewing machine. So the little grooves are underneath there. I don't even think you can really see them. And I can't open it because I promised him I wouldn't. I'll show it to you better when... Come on. Get down. Can you see it? Can you see the grooves? There they are. Kind of. So those came. I can't really use these because he's going to wrap them. But, yeah. Here, let me get the tag off this. There we go. Right. So, I still can't see underneath the stupid tag. They're calling it tape maker, but it's bias tape maker set. So I can start making my bias tape for my quilts. And it shows you how to cut fabric on the bias in case you don't know how to. And then I got these little beauties. 2 bags of them. Kim, you probably have 8 million of these things. These are new to me. I'm sure you got 8 million because you do all that friggin' nice work. But I got myself some binding clips for the sides of a quilt. Honk, honk. Honk, honk. Yeah. So, I got that stuff. I also have... I didn't know it till last night. I kind of found out on the sly that I have a dress dummy coming for Christmas. I'm so excited. Yes, my kind husband ordered me the dress dummy that I had in my wish list because he's a wonderful guy. I shouldn't know my Christmas presents, and I'm sure there's a few that he hasn't said anything about or I didn't find out about, but Bless him. Right, the next sewing thing. So, we had to go, I had to go to, okay, don't laugh at the name of this store because it's a name of a store. It's called B&M, not BM, in case you're a nurse and you know what that means. Or if you're just a layman and you know what BM means. Because they have a lot of Yankee Candle stuff that is like way cheap. So it's kind of like, oh, we didn't sell that last season, so we're going to give it to B&M to sell. So I got a frosted bayberry leaf candle, and a few weeks ago when I went back in to get another one because I've been burning it. I mean, not being funny, it smells like Christmas in my kitchen, but I don't really care because it smells like Christmas in my kitchen. But anyway, so we went there yesterday. And then we had to go over to, after that, it's kind of a walk to Asda, which is kind of a grocery store. It's a Walmart grocery store, kind of. I mean, they're owned by Walmart, but not going to be soon because England said, no, fuck you, Walmart. Anyway, long story short, Jesus Christ, I'm at 16 minutes. What the fucking spork? So much time's gone by already. I'm really, really sorry. Anyway, so we had to go there, and I went to the magazine aisle, and so Simply Sewing had their Christmas magazine out. Simply Sewing. I hope you like the dress on the front, but not in that pattern or with those sleeves, because oops, sorry. So let me set that there. Because of the wonderful things he does. Right. So, I don't want to see sweetheart necklines. I want to see my forkin' dress. Okay, this isn't the colors that I'm going to be using, because I'm going to be using midnight blue. But this dress pattern is the one I'm going to use for my dress for Glen Eagles. Now, the sweetheart neckline is gone. I am going to, if you see here, see this little dip? That is not happening with my bazoombas. Nope. Going straight across, because no. But I'm also not going to use the little swoop here. You see this swoop? Like it's very rounded on the edge. Not using that either. I'm coming straight down. So it's going to be square neck. I'm going to use this pattern. Another thing I'm also going to change is, if you look at the dress itself, if you see where the bodice joins the skirt, that is going to be a pleated band across there. And it's, I don't know, I haven't made my mind up yet, but it might be a pleated band across here and a pleated band across here. I haven't made up my mind yet. What I do know is that there's an underlay under the skirt, which is underlay, which is, makes it puff out, which is fine. I'm going to keep that. I might also use some horsehair to keep the bottom of the skirt stiff. My skirt will not have this lace over it. My skirt is going to be beaded, so it might have a bead overlay, but it will definitely be midnight blue. These sleeves will be dragged to 3/4, which means I have to use my paper to redraft the sleeves. But yeah, that's the dress. I decided that's the dress. I've got the pattern here. I can show you what the back looks like, but it's pretty much straight across. Well, I thought it showed it. Oh, it does on the front, duh. Okay, so this is the back of the dress right here. Sorry. Can you see that? Is it there? Hang on. Just back. There we go. Oh, wait. Very good. Okay, yeah. So that's that. That's the dress. Bought the magazine. Got 2 patterns. The 2 patterns that came with the magazine were worth 17 squid, which is really, really nice. And the magazine cost me, don't know. Doesn't say. Probably 6, 7 quid. But I don't care because I got 2 patterns. And I'm going to use both of them. So, dress dummy comes. I'm going to make it out of muslin first. Just to make sure I got all my stuff right and things. And then, yeah. And then this set of trousers came with it as well. I'm not crazy about that pattern. Kim, you'd probably look good in that, actually. Yeah, you would look really good in them. But I am making the jumper that's on the back. Sorry. Because I really like that jumper. We're at 20 minutes, I'm really sorry. I have enough of that gray fabric left, I think, to make that trouser set, the jumper set, which I can wear around the house. So I'm looking forward to getting them done. I could also use that flowery fabric and just sit around the house in that, but don't know. Right, so that's it for sewing. Just so you know, I found my dress. So excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Not to go to Glen Eagles because I really don't want to go to that. Not because I'm being mean about people or anything. It's just, I don't know. I never wanted to go to my own company dues when I worked in there. Were a lot of them. Yeah. One Christmas, we had our company party in the catacombs of London. And it was a 1920s theme, like, you know, those hidey holes where they used to go. I can't think of the name of them. Kim, you'll tell me anyway. Where they used to, you had to have like a secret password to get in so you could drink booze after Prohibition. Yeah. Right. Other crafting. So let's just start with the socks because it's the easiest one. So in my planetary bag, I started using, this is the wool that my friend Helen Duffin made me. It's a Halloween colorway that she made me. Isn't it amazing? Orange and black and green. And so just on it off that so I don't end up like I was this year, like 2 days before Halloween. Oh, by the way, there's midnight blue in that too. It's right. It's this right here. Oops, wrong way. It's not a focus. There it is. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I want to know how she does that. Anyway, so I started a pair of socks with Helen's lovely wool. I think it's got to be blue. It's not merino. I think it's like Blue Face Leicester or something. But I started socks with it. So, it's curling a lot. So I started socks. There's a lot of, I think if these weren't going on my feet, I'm not sure I could actually wear that because I'm really sensitive. But I can wear anything on my feet. It's weird. Anyway, I fucking love that wool. And Helen, it was a gift and she's a sweetheart. I do love her. Right, next. We'll just do knitting things and then we'll get to the crochet. And then we'll go because it's been 23 minutes. So the sweater, I have been working on that. One of my bags, which is all wrinkly and shit. So I think I'm in the middle of a row here. Pretty sure I am. Oh, yes, I am. I am in the middle of a row. Oh, my God. Hang on. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. Stop it. Behave. Majestics. Nitpicks. They're Majestics. They're wooden. There you go. So that's a wooden needle. Knit Pro. I think they're Knit Pro. And this is how far I got this week, which is pretty far actually. I've been pretty much sticking to my schedule. I think I'll have the primary body done and I'll be starting on the, be starting on the shoulders. That is so wide. Hey, it got light out. Look at that. Light. Oh. Yeah, right on time too, at 7:30. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'll have the main body done. Come this week so I can start on the shoulders. And no, I haven't been downstairs to find the fucking sleeves, but I know they're down there, so there you go. get them done. And if I don't find them, I'll just knit them again because they weren't that difficult. But yeah, that is getting snug. Very snug now. Right, and the last thing to show everybody is the crocheted Afghan, which I got about, I don't know how many rounds, maybe 4 rounds done this week on. I have gone through the other skeins. Now I'm using this kind of mixed wool that I bought for I don't know what, and I'm still using Ethereal Fibers Halloween colorway. I'm going to, when Ethereal Fibers is done, start using my own thank you wool that I dyed, and then don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I gotta dye some yarn this week anyway. So here it is with some more rows put on. It's getting big. Oh my god. Here we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. I mean, it seems big right now, but probably if I put it on my bed, I'd go, oh my god, I have so much work to do on that. But you can see the sparkle in it, which is kind of nice. I actually really kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkle. Oh yeah, a little. You can see a little bit of it there. There we go. But yeah, so where is the end? I try to keep the loop that I just pull up a really tall loop every time I stop and take my hook out. But I make sure I do that. Oh! I have something to tell you, Kimberly. Remember when I said I couldn't find those King number 6 tips from my Majestic set? Remember that? Remember when I said that? And I had to buy new ones? I found them. I found them hanging over my craft light. So I've got a loose pair of 6s, and Byron wants a hat out of yellow yarn, so I'm probably going to use that stuff over there. I say that stuff over there that you can't see. You really need to come for a visit so you can see my junkie room. Remember when I spun this up? Well, Byron asked me, okay, so Byron is weird in that he calls and says things. So then I have to call back. Remember when I spun this up? This was wool I got when I was in, oh, what was the name of that place in Maryland? I can't remember. I'm sure you're screaming going, hey Jenny, don't be retarded, remember? Anyway, he wants a yellow hat. So I'm probably going to use this to knit him a hat. The thing is, there's a lot of it. Doesn't look like it, but there is. And my fear is that I won't use all of it. And that would be bad. Because I spend a lot of time. I have another option because I do have other yellow yarn. But yeah. I guess I'm going to use this. He's my grandson, and I don't spin for no reason, so probably going to use this, but I'll find a pattern, not on Ravelry, because I'm obviously not on Ravelry anymore. But, yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm knitting the hat out of. That's not loose fiber, that's just them together. Yeah. Not the best spin I ever did, but it's kind of colorful, actually, so. And that's yellow and browns and shit. So I'm going to use that to make him a hat. So there you go. But yeah, I found those needles. I was so upset when I found those needles. Because I had to move my craft light in my living room. Can you hear me? Sorry. I had to move my craft light in my living room in order to be able to see to knit, because, I mean, like, even though I just said it's light out, it's still kind of dark. It's like dusk. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it. It's 30 minutes today. Yeah, see, it's still dusky. Let me see out. There we go. Let me get out of the way. You can't really see very well, can you? Because there's all the reflections. I'm trying to think if I shut out a light, would you be able to see better? Let me see. And can you see outside better now? Oh, a little. That's a little better. Yeah, not much color, because there is some color out there still, but you're not really seeing it. But yeah, it's grim. And those clouds look blue. That looks blue there. There's no blue. It's all gray. Yeah. It's so dark that my little Halloween dudes aren't moving. And it's 7:43 a.m. That tells you how dark it is out. So, yeah. Anyway, right. So, I'm going to go. I'm going to put these over here, actually, with all my other knitting and summer magazines. And I probably should put my presents back where Ian doesn't know that I've been showing them off. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're okay. I know I'm a shitty friend, and I have not emailed even yet, and it's been like a month. A douchebag. I just, I'm sorry. And it's not that I don't value your friendship, because I fucking do. It's just been things lately. Life-wise, there's not a whole lot going on other than that. I can talk to you while I fold laundry if you want. I just got a bag of grunges. Kitchen towels being ruined by other folk, not me. So, yeah, see? Ruined kitchen towel. Ruined. What else has been going on? Not a hell of a lot, really. Yeah. Did some work on the house this weekend. Yeah. What did I do? Oh, I painted the bathroom where the tub is. I got that painted with mold resistant paints, the walls and the ceiling. Oh, I sanded down the wall in the kitchen and mudded that. And yeah, and I mudded it a second time. And what else? So that got mudded this week and last week, I think, too. What else did I do? I can't think what else I did. I can't think. Golly, that's not good, is that? I know I did stuff. Obviously, I cleaned and I vacuumed and I dusted. Not that that makes a difference, because when you have radiators, for some reason, you can dust and 2 days later, you gotta dust again. It's hard work. Radiators. I mean, really hard work. Trying to think what else. I made a lot of stuff in the crock pot this week. I roasted a chicken last night, but we had steak and onion pie for lunch, so we only made chicken sandwiches out of it last night because neither one of us were really hungry. So a steak and onion pie is like this big, and it's like that thick. So, yeah, they were okay. And I had some couscous with that for lunch. But then I didn't want anything. I had a cup of tea. Oh, Ian bought these little, what do you call them? Mr. Kipling's like tea cake things, and I had one of them with a cup of tea yesterday, but they're like 80 calories of schwacks, and I only had one, so I didn't feel too bad about that. What else? Yeah, I mean, nothing else is really going on. Ian's got 2 days left to take off from work for the year, so he doesn't lose them. It's weird here. I mean, from start, I've never had a job that from the very start I didn't get 28 days off a year plus 3 sick days. So, I mean, that makes for long periods of time that one gets off from work, which is nice. And then, you know, then I think it becomes a problem when, you know, you don't take it all, because then at the end of the year you're kind of forced to take time off when you've got year-end and things in accounting, and you have auditors showing up, and yeah, and he does, and I can't really help him that much from here, so, and I'm not going there, so yeah, so he's a busy lad right now. But he's like, he keeps saying every other day, Jen, I've got 2 days I can take off, and I'm like, oh, good for you. Then you decide, because they're not my 2 days. I got 2 days off every week. I got 7 days off every week, really. No, that's not true, because I work all day. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm going to do some ironing this morning, and oh, my card, put that back there. I'm going to do some ironing this morning after my exercises. I'm going to put this laundry away that I just folded and get the ironing done. And then I got to knit 2 inches on Ian's sweater, and I got to strip my bed, wash my bedding, and yeah, there you go. That's it. I want to start another quilt, but I still haven't sent that other one off to Missouri Star Quilt Company, so I'm a little fraught. But yeah, there you go. Anywho, that's it. I'm gonna go, because I've been talking to you for 37 minutes now. But I love you. Thank you so much for my card. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. And I will talk to you next Monday. Oh my god, by the way, Batman. Oh, she's so cute. So cute, so cute. I love that cat. That cat's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I have to go. I have to get some shit done here. Anyway, love you. Hope you're okay. Hope you and Tony are enjoying the autumn weather / winter weather / autumn weather / winter weather / autumn weather. I will talk to you later. And hello to everybody else. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Because I haven't checked my mail. I'm sure there's other people still emailing me too, and I'm not responding. I really need to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go. I will talk to you all later. You can do it. You can. Maintain. Exercise. Stick to it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.